Putin's humiliation as a Russian career officer has led to 11 troops defecting to Ukraine. Today, a Russian soldier openly defected to the Ukraine and revealed that in a daring intelligence operation, he had convinced 11 of his fellow soldiers to defect with him. A Russian double agent in the military led 11 of his fellow soldiers to defect to the Ukraine with him. It's a devastating blow for Vladimir Putin's troops, who have reportedly been experiencing morale problems on the front lines. Career military officer Lieutenant Danila Alfyorov was introduced to the public today in a highly unusual press conference. The Want to Live project, which encourages Russian soldiers to surrender, is how he made contact with the Ukrainian side in July, and he has since been working with the Ukrainian Military Intelligence Agency, HER, Berinia, according to HER spokesman Andriy Yusov. Mr. Yusov claims that the courageous double agent persuaded and transferred 11 Russian servicemen as prisoners of war in several batches. Mr. Alfyorov said, "The Ukrainian side offered me to find Russian military personnel who want to surrender as POWs under the Want to Live program. During our time working together, I was able to capture 3 separate groups of military personnel. When suspicions started to arise, I told my Want to Live handler that I was finished with the show. After arriving on Ukrainian soil and making contact with Ukrainian special forces, I was subjected to all the standard procedures for Russian military personnel captured in Ukraine. Ukraine came to Mr. Alfyorov's aid when his top-secret role was exposed and his life was in danger, safely evacuating him to Ukrainian territory." A Russian Mi-8 helicopter pilot defected to a Ukrainian airbase a month ago, causing devastating losses for Russia. The Ministry of Defense's defense intelligence had been planning that event for some time in secret. According to a law passed in April 2022, the Russian pilot, Maxim Kuzmanov, age 28, will receive a reward of $500,000. After a recent military mishap in which Russia shot down one of its own fighter jets, this defection is the latest blow to Vladimir Putin. The most cutting-edge Russian fighter jet, according to reports, was apparently shot down by the country's own air defenses on Friday. Video appears to show the moment the plane was blown out of the sky and crashed near Tokmak, Zaporizhia Oblast. As Europe continues to shy away from purchasing Russian gas due to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, state energy giant Gazprom reported a nearly 25% drop in production year-over-year. Gazprom reported that Russia's gas production has fallen again this year, to levels not seen since before the fall of the Soviet Union. According to the latest report from the state energy behemoth, production fell by 24.7% in the first quarter of 2018 to 179.49 bcm. The decline is the result of European countries' continued efforts to diversify away from Russian supplies in the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022 and a slew of sanctions aimed at crippling Moscow's finances. When asked about the decline, Gazprom blamed the adoption in a number of countries of politically motivated decisions aimed at abandoning the import of Russian gas. In a report published in Russian, Agentstvo claimed that the state energy company has never had such a low production rate in its entire history, adding that the last time there was a similar figure was in the Soviet Union in 1978.